Hello everybody, it is Commander Clantag here with another YouTube Minecraft tutorial. Today we're going to be going over how to build this 3-in-1 fireplace. But before we get started, let's make sure we subscribe, like, and hit the bell for the notification for whenever my channel uploads new content. With that being said, what's nice about this fireplace is that it actually knows when it's empty and opens up and allows you to access the dispensers to refill it, and once it is refilled, it closes back up and auto starts on its own. You'll notice whenever I start the tutorial section that I'm using colored concrete. I would suggest to use colored concrete as well, because I actually designated each circuit to its own color in case you have problems. It's easier to troubleshoot in the comment section. But if you're cheap on resources and don't want to spend all sorts of time trying to get colored concrete, you can always use stone or wood or whatever lot meets your standards. And actually, you do not want to use any type of flammable block like wood. I know I just said wood, but forget that. You cannot use wood or wool or any other flammable block. Definitely not hay blocks. Stick to stone and stone derivatives because this is a fireplace and they will catch fire. So this build requires a ceiling height of at least 12 blocks. It has a length of 15 blocks and a width of 9 blocks, and the build starts 5 blocks below whatever level your floor is on. The materials needed for this build are as follows: 15 acacia planks, 18 polished diorite, 8 bricks, 8 brick steps, 18 polished basalt, 19 blackstone tile, 6 lodestones, 3 obsidian, 3 netherrack, 3 soul sand, 25 smooth quartz, 2 polished blackstone buttons, 43 redstone dust, 14 redstone torches, 26 repeaters, 7 sticky pistons, 9 observers, 3 dispensers, 4 comparators, 1 redstone lamp, 6 iron trap doors, 15 orange concrete, 25 purple concrete, 23 light blue concrete, 33 yellow concrete, 2 pink concrete, 1 gray shulker box, 1 lever, 3 flint and steel, and 3 unbreaking 3 enchanted books. So starting out, you want to place 5 temporary glass blocks like this here, and then 4 acacia wood planks, then 7, then another 4, just like the other side. Then you want to place 7 polished diorite blocks, just like this, and then another 7 polished diorite blocks, just like this. And then in this corner you want to place 2 and 2 here. Now you want to place 5 brick blocks, just like this, and then you want to place 3 temporary blocks with a brick stair going into the face of this temporary block, just like this, and then 2 more brick stairs. Now you want to add 3 lodestones to the back of those brick stairs, just like this, and then using the blackstone tile, you want to place blocks around the fireplace in this pattern, just like so. Now you want to get your steps out again and place 3 upside down steps just like this, then 3 bricks above those steps, and then don't forget to replace the tile there. Now you want to build out with 3 temporary blocks, then up with 3, and do the same thing on the other side. After you're done doing that, you want to get your polished basalt out and go around to the front and place 2 here, 2 above, and then 2 on top, just like this, and then do the same thing on the other side. And when you're finished with that, you want to go to the back and do the same thing on the top 2 rows that you did on the sides, making sure to leave the bottom open because that is where the burner portion of the fireplace goes. Now you want to place 3 lodestone here. And now you're going to place your wall, your enclosure, I guess. We're going to be using smooth quartz for this section. Now keep in mind that this is all just aesthetic. I'm using these specific blocks in this tutorial, but you can get creative with whatever you use. Just remember to make sure that it is not a flammable block and that it is a stone derivative that will not catch fire, because this is, once again, a fireplace and the blocks will catch fire. Now you want to get yourself out some polished black stone buttons, and you're going to place one there and you're going to place another one here. We're going around back. We're going to delete the temporary blocks that we placed in and place the polished basalt. And after we delete those blocks, we are going to place orange concrete here and then stagger our way down 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Once we get to the 4th one, we're going to build out one and then place a redstone torch on the side of it. And we're going to place 2 temporary blocks there and orange concrete there, 2 more orange concrete there, and another 2 here. We're going to get our redstone repeater out and place it out, coming out of the redstone torch like that, and then another redstone torch aiming that way on a 4-tick delay, and another one aiming the opposite way on another 4-tick delay. Then a block coming out of the locked repeater with the redstone torch on its side going into that repeater. Now we're going to wire everything up just like this. And we're going to put a temporary block on the side over here with orange concrete underneath. Delete the temporary block and place a repeater on top on a 4-tick delay. Now we're going to place a purple concrete on top of this redstone torch on its side, and on the side of that block we're going to place a temporary block here and another purple concrete there, come around to the front of it and place 3 purple concrete like so. And then we're going to place another 3 purple concrete just like that. Then we're going to come around top and place 3 repeaters and then wire everything up back down to that powered block from before. Now we're going to come around front and place 3 purple concrete in front of those repeaters, and then come down to the side and place a redstone torch there and a purple concrete underneath of the redstone torch. Come out 4, then out 2, then place redstone dust all the way back to the redstone torch and place repeaters like so. Now we're going to do the same thing as above and place 3 purple concrete facing those repeaters. At this point, this is what it should look like. Make sure everything is right before you move on to the next step. Now we're going to place all our sticky pistons. We're going to do the top row first, facing, we're going to place those facing us, and then the bottom row we're going to place those facing us as well. Then place 3 obsidian below the top row of pistons, 3 soul sand on top of the bottom row of pistons, and then 3 netherrack on top of the soul sand. Now we're going to come around to the side and get our observers out and place an observer into the side of this repeater, and then one facing into the side of that observer, then one facing down and another one facing down. Then we're going to get our orange concrete back out and place 3 just like this, and then wire that up from the right to left all the way back to the observer. Now that we finished that, we're going to place our dispensers on the orange blocks just like this. Now that we've finished the igniter and the block swapper circuits, we can move on to the AND gate that controls the trapdoors that open and close whenever the dispensers are empty and need refilled. The circuit is optional to an extent. If you want to make this fireplace tolerable and build out more than 3 wide, like say you want a fireplace that's 15 long, you would ignore this circuit and just build out accordingly. Another cool feature of this AND gate is that it allows the system to open up even if only one of the dispensers is empty. If any of the 3 dispensers are empty, the system will open and it will not close again until all 3 of the dispensers have at least 1 flint and steel inside of them. Then we're going to place another light blue concrete here with a repeater on top of it on a 1-tick delay. That's important, keep that in mind. Then we're going to place light blue concrete into the face of that repeater, and then 2 more light blue concrete like that. Then we're going to build out and up to that row like this, and then we're going to place 2 more repeaters coming out of the block that the comparator is in, and then going into that block there where our redstone torches are going to be. And we're going to place 3 redstone torches like so. Then go to the first redstone torch over here, place a temporary block, and underneath it a light blue concrete. And then we're going to come around to the side of it and build out 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to go back to that first redstone torch again and place 2 redstone dusts, a redstone repeater, another redstone dust, a redstone comparator on compare mode, and another redstone dust. At this point, we're almost done. This yellow section is basically just wiring that leads to a secondary igniter that relights the system after you refill it, and wiring that goes down to the trapdoors that open up whenever the system is empty. Place 3 yellow concrete coming up from there. Delete that temporary block. Place a temporary block underneath the 3rd block, and then a redstone lamp there on that temporary block. And we're going to come around to the side and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 observers. And then delete that temporary block. Place a temporary block underneath the redstone lamp and a yellow concrete there. And then build out 1, 2, 3. Place a temporary block underneath the 3rd block and then build out 2. And then we're going to go back all the way up to the top and wire this with a repeater and then redstone dust all the way down to that first blue block. Then we're going to place a repeater here and then continue to wire everything down all the way to the end. Now we're going to come around here and place 2 more yellow concrete here and add a temporary block here with a yellow concrete on top. Then we're going to come around to the side and add 2 more to that row, and then add 2 more rows of 3 like so. Now we're going to get our repeaters back out and come back around to the side here and place 2 repeaters going into that platform. Then we're going to place 6 repeaters on this platform like this, and then wire everything up with the redstone behind those repeaters. Then we're going to go to the front of those repeaters and place yellow concrete on them like so, and then redstone torches on top of those blocks and yellow concrete on top of those redstone torches, and then redstone torches into the side of those yellow concrete. Now we're going to go back up top and we're going to add our trapdoors. We're going to place the trapdoors above the dispensers, just above the faces. Make sure you're not putting them on the faces, and then on the 3 lodestones. Now place pink concrete on top of that repeater and on top of this redstone dust, and then place redstone dust there and a redstone torch on the side of that pink block here. Then place 2 temporary blocks like this and a sticky piston on top of that temporary block like that. Then we're going to place a temporary block on the side of this redstone torch like this. Then come around back up to the top and get a lever. Place the lever on this block here. Flick the lever, the floor will drop and the floor comes down. Add a shulker box on to that temporary block. Now we're going to delete the lever, go back underneath, and delete the temporary block. So that is pretty much it. The only thing left to do is to add flint and steel to the system and enjoy your cozy new fireplace with modern features and some smart features as well. And if you have any questions about the design or any troubleshooting issues, make sure that you refer to the color of the component that I use in the video. Say if you're having a problem with the AND gate, you would refer to the light blue section of the build in the comment section, and I will try to get you squared away. If you like this video, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you can get a heads up whenever I upload new content on this channel. And that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.